Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Strictly Global. I'm here at Jammin Java with Alex Cuba, a Grammy Award-winning artist. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm happy to be here. I'm a musician, singer-songwriter, born in Cuba, born and raised in Cuba, living in Canada now. I've been there for 11 years, creating my sound, my music, the one that has given us, the Latin Grammy for uniqueness, I guess, and also for the best hair in the industry. And
that's why I wore my hair like this for you tonight.
Sounds good. It looks good.
Thanks.
Looks good.
Thanks.
I'm glad you did it.
Just trying to be like you.
This is what I am all about. Letting people,
express
open their hearts
themselves,
and express themselves.
but through their hair and whatever else they can.
Whatever else. Your pants, your whatever.
I want to get into where you first started and when you first really had a taste for music in your ear or in your heart or in your soul, and where that came from.
I was born inside a musical family. My father is a musician. He taught me how to play guitar. Mm-hmm. He was also an educator, in the town where I was born, Artemisa, about an hour west of Havana City in Cuba. And so music was there always in my life, from the beginning. People ask me, when did you make the decision of being a musician? When did you start taking it seriously? And up to this day, I can't answer that question because I don't remember if I ever made a decision. I just roll with it. What I feel, what I always felt was the thing for me. Mm-hmm. Trying to always find a way to not put pressure into it. I'm saying be thankful and happy for whatever you get. Try to make the most out of what you got. Mm-hmm. Rather than music is not making me enough money now, I have to go get a job, and the music suffers. So that's what I did from day number one in Canada. I told you I've been in Canada for 11 years now. Yeah. And it's been working for me. Now, of course, we living a much more comfortable, life, I guess. But I still don't put any pressure into what I do. If God wants us to become famous or something, that's up to Him. It's not up to me. You know what I'm saying? So.
Your dad, he's a guitarist. All right. So when you first started playing and singing, right? Was he
just playing?
Just playing.
Yeah.
When did you start singing as well?
I started singing 8 years ago.
Okay. So at first you were just playing and composing.
Yeah, playing, composing, but I was a bass player first. It's kind of funny. I learned guitar first. Then when I was 14, I went to the bass, and bass took over my life. That's what I did for a long time. And after moving to Canada, that is when something happened. I don't know what was it. I don't know. But one day I started singing, and people liked it.
What happened?
I think there was something in the air or something. I don't know. That gave me the confidence or something to sing.
Do you think it was moving to another country? Maybe all of a sudden you were getting away from your hometown and.
Yeah, for sure it was that. It was Canada gave me this interest for just sing, and do the way I do it. And that first time was incredible. People started, because it was a very romantic ballad. People started crying. So people were very happy, and I had a standing ovation kind of thing. And I said, well, I better think this through again, and I don't know, start believing in myself a little bit more as a singer, Because where I come from, Cuba, my voice is not typical sounding Cuban. So people will hear me when I wrote a song or whatever, and even my dad, for example, we said to him, Dad, listen to what I just wrote, right? And he will say, oh, I like the song. But I think you shouldn't sing, because I don't know, it could sound better in somebody's voice, and I didn't take it personal for that, because I wasn't thinking that I was gonna be a singer, that's for sure. But as I said before, my voice is not a typical sounding Cuban voice, so I guess it was necessary for me to go live in a different world.
What we really like to ask artists like yourself is, and you kind of just answered it, the difference in culture between moving around. You went from Cuba to Canada. Did you feel like the general public was totally different, or?
It was a little bit unexplainable, what happened. I think just the sound of my voice crawled into their souls, and to their hearts, and made them feel something. Maybe they felt that I was meaning what I was singing,
Yeah.
And it's something that I, as I said before, completely unexplainable to me, because from Cuba, listening to what was happening in the States, in Canada, whatever, I didn't ever had an idea that a song that I write, or something like that, was going to do that in a different culture. Having said that, I have always believed that I don't know, the reason that we move from one country to the other is not a good enough reason for me to want to, or for any immigrant to want to remain within your language, within your culture. I made the effort, the conscious effort to go and make friends, learn the language, get to learn the culture, experience, breathe it, understand it, and that has also a lot to do with my sound today. And with that understanding of, doesn't really matter where you're from, music should be for everyone,
I noticed that you had an iTunes single of the week, hugely popular in Japan, was one of the countries.
Yeah.
Have you toured there?
I've done, I've been there twice for some shows. Yeah, it's a very interesting country. I loved it. It's I had an incredible experience there the first time I went to release my first album, and that was my first rock star show.
Because everyone said, "Oh my God!"
No, because this lady comes up to me, and I don't know if what I'm doing telling you this in camera, but it's cool. She wanted me to sign a very intimate part of her body, because she told me I was her favorite singer ever.
Oh, okay.
So that also boosted my confidence.
Wow,
in singing.
she felt something. Yeah.
No, but it's true. It's a very, very different country. I like their culture a lot.
Yeah.
And when they like something, they really express it to you.
Yeah.
They go out of their way to tell you how much they like it.
Yeah.
Have you been to Japan?
I grew up there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
ありがとうございました。ごちそうさまでした。You speak any?
Wow.
You speak any?
Wow, マジで。
Oh.
はい、そうです。
Cool.
大丈夫。
As far as I go. Parli italiano?
Sì, è vero.
Io parlo un po', ma mi piace tantissimo.
Va bene, anch'io. Ma adesso
Sei una bella ragazza.
Ah, grazie
Molto
per...
bella ragazza.
He's flirting with me.
Hi, my name is Alex Cuba, and you're watching Strictly Global.